got NBA basketball in store from New Orleans, Louisiana, the home of the Pelicans, right here on 2K Sports. Well, it was the New Orleans Pelicans in their last game losing to the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Well, they were in foul trouble throughout that game, guys, and made things awfully hard on themselves as a result.
Yeah, it forced them to go much deeper into their rotation than they would have liked to, and that's always tough.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. Fry in at point guard. Handle out there with Young. Then it's DeRozan, and it's McDaniel at the 5, roaming the paint. Pass to Young. Shot clock at 6. Fires from 18. Here's Fry. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Fry's got the opening basket of the game for the Lakers. Here's New Orleans. Holiday, the pass to Ferguson. Back to Holiday. Pass to Davis. Ferguson. DeRozan defending, and that one's good.
Something they'd like to see more of him more often, that's for sure.
Looking at Los Angeles, they want to turn it around after the loss to Dallas.
It was not a very inspired performance for them, particularly defensively. I thought they gave the hostile crowd a lot to cheer about, frankly.
Yeah, they allowed a lot of free runs to the hoop, a lot of open jumpers, and in the end, the opponent's shooting percentage was right through the roof, and you can't win when that's the case.
Looks like he might be on his game today, Clark.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. On the pass to Davis. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Davis has got his first 2 points. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And Fry kicks to DeRozan. Pass to McDaniel. The feed to Fry. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from 11, and another basket for the Lakers.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for them.
Now here is Holiday. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And he really competed defensively, too, Kevin. 3 steals.
Now here is Holiday. Davis with a screen on Young. Here's Evans. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Well, with that much space off the pick, you've got to drop that in.
Yeah, you got to make that one. I mean, that's a high-quality shot you should make 9 out of 10 times.
Here's Fry. He has 6. Here's McDaniel. Soft touch off the glass.
And they're nearly perfect from the floor early on. 4 of their first 5 shots they've drained.
The pass to Ferguson, and out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Some of the best free throw shooters in the NBA. Let's highlight them. You look at Fry, the best in the NBA. You put him on the line, and it's nearly automatic.
You know, they typically don't make the highlight reel free throws, but I tell you what, they do make a difference as to whether you win or lose. Knocking them down is critically important.
Lakers shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And so he hits both.
Well, you kind of expect that from him. You pretty much know what the result's going to be when he goes to the line.
Outside Holiday. There's a good screen. And the layup falls.
Well, they just gave him 2 points. Defensively, you're going to have to tighten things up here. That's not a good sign.
Fry dishes to Randall. The screen, and he nails the jumper.
And the story of this game in the early stages is just how well they've been shooting the ball.
Steve, their percentage from the floor is really impressive up to this point.
Now here is Holiday. Right now averaging 11 points a game. It's stolen by Randall. Fry with the ball. And Holiday picks him up defensively. 3-on-3. From the baseline. And it's Evans missing. Lakers leading by 6. Dishes it to Fry. Anthony Davis grabs the miss.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one. It threw him off just enough.
Holiday attacking. Now here's Fadarani. Defense right on him.
He's one guy the defense is not afraid to leave open from that range, and for obvious reasons.
McDaniel, the pass to Randall. Knocked loose, and so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Monty Williams.
Kevin, when addressing his game plan for today, he said there's just too much speed on the other side to make this a transition battle. He's confident they have an advantage in a half-court game, so that's the type of contest he'd like to take it to. We'll see how it works out for his club.
Always great to hear from you, Doris.
That's not a sight you see very often. He has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
And it's Evans missing.
Hey, I like creativity and a circus finish as much as anybody. But you better be sure you got a chance to make it.
Young with no one around. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Pelicans trailed by 8. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Puts it up from 12. Evans' shot is good. Evans has got his first 2 points of the night. Lakers have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Now, here's Fry, covered by Smith, and it's Hill with the jam.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
Here's Evans after Jordan Hill's bucket. Smith with a wide open look. Kicks it out to Gordon. Shot is blocked. Outside DeRozan. Young with no one around. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Knocked away. Young against Evans. Anderson is screen on Young. Jumper off the screen, and there's Ryan Anderson on the assist by Evans.
Very effective screen to set up the jumper. That was the key to that play.
From 11 feet away, almost, but it rolls out. Pelicans trailed by 6. Out of bounds, Pelicans ball. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And with that last huddle, you could see the coach was addressing how they were going to make a tactical adjustment.
And after the coach does something like that, it's on the players now to lock in and follow the lead and execute. If they don't, then the coach will put them on the pipe.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. He's in at the point. Gunn is out there with Randall. And it's DeRozan. And it's McDaniel at the 5 down low. Lakers leading by 5. And Fry kicks to DeRozan. Feeds it to Fry. Back to DeRozan. Just 5 to shoot. And once more, he gets it. Another bucket from Fry. Fry's got 4 points in the quarter.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Holiday attacking, and it's blocked, but he recovers it. Davis up top. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
And, you know, a chance here to see where the Pelicans sit in the NBA statistically. 7th in opponent field goal percentage. 8th in scoring. And they're in the top 10 getting into the passing lanes and coming up with steals.
I like what they've done defensively. You talked about that opponent field goal percentage number. That's impressive because you know they're getting after it every game. They've got a good plan. They're covering up for one another defensively. They're rotating. They're closing out on shooters. And they're trying to make offense as difficult as possible out there.
Now here is Holiday following the miss by DeRozan. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Let's take a look at Anthony Davis's numbers. An incredible last month for him. You see where he stands. He's averaging 20 points, 11 rebounds, and almost 2.5 blocks. With him, you get so much, but really having someone lead the way scoring-wise is probably his best attribute.
And you know, Steve, it's not easy to find consistent scoring, but he definitely feels that need for this team.
Right. The rebound by Anderson. Pelicans trailed by 7. Inside, here's Ferguson. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. Evans has got 3 assists now in this one.
Here it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, getting the ball into the post should be their first option every time down. Force the defense to adapt and adjust.
What a beautiful pass to set that one up.
The pass might have been pretty, but the finish, I thought, Clark, angry.
That's a heck of a combination. Pretty pass and an angry punch.
I'd call it an irate finish.
Outside Holiday. And Davis now top of the key. To the right side. Ferguson. DeRozan defending. Nice D from DeRozan.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
DeRozan gets a screen from front. Freed up. Nice work off the pick. And it's a 9-point Los Angeles lead.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hey, Kevin, during that last week, I heard the Lakers coach as he addressed his team. He told the players he wants a high volume of shots for the remainder of the game. He went so far as to say there is no such thing as a bad shot out there. He also talked about their perimeter defense. He does not want to see anyone getting easy outside opportunities. He wants their defense to blanket those outside shooters. They're not going to wait for halftime. They want those adjustments to have an impact right away. Over to you, Kevin.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Evans setting the pick for Davis. Anderson dishes to Evans. 5 on the clock. Here's Ferguson. Drills the three-pointer. He has 7. Here's Fry. 12 points for him. Now the dish to Randall. We've got 1:48 left to play in the first half. Here's Fry. They shoot again, and it's laid in by Randall. Randall's got his first points of the night.
They have got to put a body on him, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
And stolen by Fry. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Lakers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. A free throw drop for DeRozan. Both teams will make substitutions. And he makes both free throws. Pelicans trailed by 10. Holiday, the pass to Davis. Back to Holiday. He's on target from 8 feet out. Holiday's got 6.
Boy, that was impressive. Major height disadvantage, but he still got the shot up over his man.
Well, he's got the poise to handle any matchup, and he's not easily intimidated. You can see that there.
Now, here's Fry. 26 points for him last game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
Great job. Taking it right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left them no choice but to foul there.
Los Angeles shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Great focus at the free throw line. They're taking care of business.
That's exactly how you keep on the lead. 100% free throwing for the quarter. That'll do it.
Smith checked in for Drew Holiday. Johnson, he's checked in for the Lakers. Ricky Rubio comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Johnson, he's checked in for the Lakers. Smith against Rubio. And Fry kicks to Hill. Johnson, wide open, he fires. And again, the Lakers, no good.
In this quarter, he's really been off the mark. He just looks a little bit unsettled.
Smith on the wing. Looking for Favarani. He gets it there. Shoots from the right block, and that one's good. Favarani's got his first points of the game.
Well, he's a little bit of an unknown commodity, Kevin. I mean, he may be able to use that to his advantage, sneak up on some folks.
Smith against Rubio. Fry at the elbow. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got his third assist on the night.
Yes, guys.
Okay, guys, let's focus and get down to business.
So far, with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. We're seeing a tremendous game from the Wizard.
Yeah, he tore it up on the offensive glass in the first couple of quarters. Love the effort you're getting out of him.
Incredibly persistent, which is what it takes to be a successful offensive rebounder. I should know. I used to eat a lot of glass in my day.
Evans and Davis are your small and power forwards. Then it's Vitor Favarani. Then it's Holiday. And it's Ferguson in at the 2. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Monty Williams. Randall with a screen for DeRozan. Randall kicks to Fry. Evans with the steal. Holiday the pass to Ferguson. Right side Holiday. Favarani dishes to Evans. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Clock at 6. Ferguson. DeRozan defending. Blocked. Young outside. He feeds it to Fry. About 1 minute played here in the second half. And Young kicks to Fry. Back to Young. Lets it go with the 3. Pelicans with the rebound. Davis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Evans, and he gets it to go. Evans has got 7 points in the game.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in here.
Now Young inside. Here's McDaniel. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. 8 points for him.
Boy, where was the box out? Too easy on that second chance opportunity.
Yeah, no box out is what happened there. Those kind of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
Holiday laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Lakers leading by 3. There's a screen. And Fry kicks to DeRozan. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That one on Davis. Now we take a look at the 2K leaderboard to see who the best rebounders in the NBA have been over the last 10 games. Anthony Davis, number 1.
Well, that's a bunch of caroms, boy, for a 10-game stretch, Kevin. I mean, the opponents he's faced, it's not like they've all been bad rebounding teams either. That makes it even more impressive what he's done on the board.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Hi, Kevin. The Wizard, in their last time out against the Mavericks, just played phenomenal. He dropped in 26 points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor. It was the kind of game that coaches love because he was a big factor in every play, it seemed.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance at Clark here tonight?
I'd say no chance, partner. That's not a knock against him. It's just that he was so good that night, I don't think he could possibly do it 2 games in a row.
He was Kellogghian. Is that a word? We can use that word, can't we?
It is now.
Look at Steve. He didn't like that, though. Look at him.
Let's just say he was really good.
Now, here's Fry. Following the shot by Drew Holiday. High inside. And Randall throws it down.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
Here's Evans. Following the basket by Julius Randle. Trying to get open is Fabarani. Got it, and the Laker lead has been cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Tyreke Evans. Here's Fry, and that one's good. Fry's got 16 points.
And after that last game, Clark, I'm not surprised to see him so hot. He's got it rolling right now. And a brief check of the statistical breakdown for Drew Holiday. His last 10 games, he's averaging 10 points per game, 7 assists, and 4 rebounds. And you really can't find much fault with him as far as his performances lately.
Yeah, he's been very, very dependable, steady, doing pretty much everything they've asked of him.
They set the screen. Out to DeRozan. All sorts of time. And there's another one for the Lakers. Pelicans trailed by 4. And Holiday, here we go. Took him no time at all on that one. Holiday's got 5 points in the quarter.
Just seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. That's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Now here's DeRozan. He's got 7. Pulls it from the elbow. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that they've been able to dominate.
Yeah, they've chased down that pumpkin often.
Here's Fry. He's got 16. No luck. Holiday with the defensive effort. Well, it's definitely, Steve, within striking distance now.
Yeah, but every they have a chance.
32 seconds left to play in the third. Hill sets the screen for Rubio. Pass to Clarkson. He dishes it to Johnson. 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range, and it's Rivers with the rebound. Both teams will make substitutions. Seven seconds left in the third. Here's Smith. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Well, this had to be the choice. It was an absolutely sensational feat, putting it way up there above the rim so that only his teammate could catch it, and not only does he do it, down from there.
The timing of these plays are just phenomenal.
No question.
Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Fry, he's in at point guard. Randall out there with Young. Then it's Johnson, and it's McDaniel at the 5. Smith kicks to Evans. Back to Holiday. Evans against Young. Evans attacking. 11 feet out, and he hits it.
Look out, guys. I think there's a lot more where that came from. He gets it going like this. It is not easy to slow him down.
Pass to McDaniel. Young outside. Here's Fry. It gets rebounded by Fabarani. Fabarani's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Smith kicks to Evans. Now the pass to Holiday. And he makes good on the layup.
What's going on defensively there? A lack of focus. No concentration. Too easy.
Lakers leading by 4. There's the pick. Now here's Fry. T right on him. 13 feet away. Good on the jump shot. Fry's got 20 points.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
And Holiday, here we go. Evans passes to Favarani. Puts up the baby hook. No good. Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Fry with the ball. Just 5 on the clock. And Young kicks to Fry. On deep. No good. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them.
No doubt the Sacramento fans want to see their team get the game. That's a big one for the Kings.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Young, a screen on Evans. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Stolen by Holiday. And now the Pelicans on the break. Smith gets it to go on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one. Los Angeles leading by 4. Now Fry. A jump hook. Pelicans with the rebound.
That's not an opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Smith dishes to Evans. Holiday against Johnson. And Holiday kicks to Evans. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots from 12. The shot by Holiday, no good.
You'd expect him to nail that one being that close to the hoop.
Here's Fry. Rebound by Smith. Pelicans trailed by 4. Kicks to Holiday. Off the left rim and out. The Lakers shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. High inside. Covered by Smith. Shot's good. And it's now 22 points for the Wizards.
The turnaround jumper. That was a thing of beauty.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Monty Williams address his team. With his team struggling from three-point territory, he told them to start looking for more high-quality shots inside the paint. We're forcing too many threes, he said. Stop with the bombs and work it inside.
Thanks again, Doris. Pelicans with the rebound. Davis has got rebound. Number 11 for him here tonight. Ferguson the pass to Davis. Holiday goes in. And it falls over the rim and in. Now just a 2-point Los Angeles lead.
It's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint. I guess the good news is they've taken away the outside shot.
Well, you know what? It doesn't matter how good their perimeter defense is if they're going to allow inside looks as easy as that.
Clutch basket, especially over the top of the bigger defender.
Yeah, it just shows you the kind of fortitude and guts he has, Steve.
He kicks it to Davis. DeRozan with the rebound.
Rebounds are split just about down the middle in this game, Clark.
I'd venture to guess whichever team is able to maintain that energy level on the glass will have the upper hand the rest of the way.
Here's McDaniel. Hangs in the air. Goes up again. And that's 2 points on the layup. And the Lakers lead by 6.
You know, it's really going to be all about hard work from this point on. And they work hard to create that high-quality shot right there.
Yeah, and that's their goal down the stretch. Continue to find those close-range shots.
Outside Holiday. Ferguson. DeRozan defending. And Holiday, here we go. No good.
Rugged play under the boards. It's not a place for the weak of heart. You got to go in there physically and aggressively.
And Fry pitched to Randall. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And it's an 8-point Laker lead.
Great interplay there between those two teammates.
Now here is Holiday, guarded by Fry. Davis kicks to Evans. Pass to Holiday. Back to Evans. 6 to shoot. Unloads from 9. Can't hit. Nice D from DeRozan.
This fires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with it. It's a tough day so far.
Fry. Good.
I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Lakers.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Well, Kevin, timing and anticipation, they got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum in this one.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
Your hope is to take charge of a season series by winning that first game. This will put them up 1-0 with 3 games still left to play this year against the Pelicans.
What a huge standout performance it was for the Wizard. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do anything really to stop him.
A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. It goes straight through with the swish. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Oh, ridiculous.
What a move.
Tore it down that time.
Just look at how quickly their lead has grown over the course of the last few possessions.
Boy, they've really saved their best for last, haven't they?
Second chance shot. They shoot again. And that one's good by Davis. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 12 rebounds. And here is Fry. Right side, DeRozan. Unloads. Off target. And